Right.
Okay, so moving on from them, I guess it can only be
Going
up
to
from
the-
here, but I mean we'll go to the second.
Baltimore.
Yeah, we'll go to the second. My second least favorite team in this division, which is the Baltimore Ravens, who at one point took our goddamn football team. So, but we still have one, and we've both kind of made a little comeback here. We're both in the conversation, which is nice. We all can have nice things, other than Baltimore apparently, because everyone is hurt besides Lamar Jackson and Rashad Bateman. But Mark Andrews looks good. They've got the fucking stud of preseason right now, and Isaiah Likely, the kid at tight end, who
he looks nice.
I mean, the kid's ridiculous. They're led by Lamar Jackson. Yeah, Mark Andrews is, probably the best tight end. Mark Andrews is the best tight end in the AFC at this point.
He stole my fucking soul last year. I hate him. I hate him for it. He's so good.
I still think that, it's still him at 1A, 1B with Kelsey, but I would say that, like, if I was starting a team today, I would take Mark Andrews over.
No question.
Just like going forward as far as age and stuff. But yeah, he's probably the best tight end in the AFC, unless I'm forgetting somebody. But, Lamar Jackson, who I think is probably going to come out and blow the fucking doors off things this year because, he wants to get paid. He deserves to get paid. The man is... he's a great quarterback. The guy, his throwing is kind of a question, and it's been under fire for years. But
he's not going to get locked up long term. That's just
he's not going to get
situation. If he thinks Baltimore's going to give it to him, he should have luck.
Yeah, I don't think I'm with you. I don't think he gets the contract. But I guess the other question mark when it comes to this team would be wide receiver. Rashad Bateman is, the one is also our pepper nice fucking receiver and our number 2 in Yahoo. So a lot of questions surrounding him. Him and Dever Duvernay have a lot of hype around him. Rashad Bateman has apparently been a stud all camp, and him and Lamar Jackson have got a pretty good relationship. And if they can get their running back situation, like if they can come back, if they can get Gus Edwards, who I just read today, I guess got put on, he'll be out like the first month of the season. I think he got put on the PUP today.
That's official.
So he'll be out the first month of the season. Now you're looking at hopefully J.K. Dobbins can come back week 1, and then Mike Davis. Who, look, I know Mike Davis. We all 4 of us kind of have fun. The whole league, our whole dynasty league, kind of has fun with Mike Davis. But the last time he was a full-time starter, he was serviceable. He's actually really good,
in Atlanta,
or not Atlanta, but where was he before that?
He was in Carolina backing up Christian McCaffrey when he went down.
But he wasn't really but dude, the moment he got the fucking reins in Atlanta, which I'm not saying he wasn't terrible in Atlanta, but Cordell Patterson basically fucking popped the fuck off. There was no use for Mike Davis.
When you think of Baltimore football, you think about camo sequenced jorts, and you think about running the football. And if the jorts will be there, but they will not be able to run the football if J.K. Dobbins is really fucking good, but he also is coming off an injury that most people don't come back from at 100%. So if they can't run the ball, I think Mark Andrews, if you're talking about fantasy purposes, is going to be fucking incredible. Like, he's going to lead the team in targets and receptions, I think. Unless Bateman can get open on some fucking gadgets and some deep bomb. I see him as kind of more filling that Marquise role that was left open, like the big fucking deep threat kind of, big playmaker type. Because for all other plays that are going to be running for Baltimore, it's going to be pound the rock, get Lamar to, spread the defense and get a couple of rushes, and then chuck it down to Mark Andrews. I don't see much in the playbook that's outside of that.
Yeah. This is a team that has like 20 plays. Mm-hmm. It's like a truncated playbook.
And I think it's going to be interesting to see what they do with this Isaiah Likely kid, because I was reading today that how hard is he going to pop off, and how hard are you going to let him pop off before you have to you have to kind of bring him in at some point. Like, obviously Mark Andrews is the guy, but are they going to have to start finding a way to put 2 tight ends out there? The kid is just popping off every time he gets on the fucking field. So I don't, it's either going to be, this is a 50-50. It's we're either going to have an explosive offense that puts it all together, and it's going to be hard to stop. or it's going to, a lot of these guys are going to be hurt and the passing game doesn't go the way the way it's supposed to. And it's going to be a little less than.
I think those chances are more likely.
I think you see flashes. That's what I think. So in terms of offensive line, you're looking at 17th. So kind of middle of the pack in terms of offensive line quality. J.K. Dobbins is a good running back. We've seen it when he's healthy. He looks really nice out there. I definitely think they're going to have to go double tight end, though. I mean, especially with these wide receivers, I don't see any way around that.
Yeah, you might be running a set with 2 running backs and 2 tight ends.
Yeah, that would look crazy out there. But it would work with Lamar, I think. It's almost Wildcat-esque. You know what I mean? Where you kind of like really bunch up and you don't like spread out the defense like normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a tray. That'd be kind of wild.
Everybody inside the hashes.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly, dude. It could work, especially with Lamar's speed. And I know that Rashad is kind of a burner too. I think he'll probably lead in yards, just to comment on what Jack said. But I definitely think Mark Andrews has the most catches. I mean, that's almost a foregone conclusion, barring injury, I think.
Yeah. Is Lamar going to be able to, as he gets older, he's going to have to rely, I would think, more with passing the ball.
No doubt. Well, that's the thing.
I read somewhere he's already taken like some crazy amount of tackles. He's already taken like 800 or 1200, some just amount that no quarterback should take. Like, I just keep thinking like, eventually something's got to give.
Well, and you think he's probably got to get better, right? As a passer, like he's been in the league now a couple of years. He certainly was a little rough coming out of college, I think, but you expect quarterbacks to develop the more that they're in here.
Maybe he'll wear a diaper this year and not shit the fucking pants and have to go get his underwear changed in the middle of a fucking game-winning touchdown drive. Remember that last year? He had to run to the fucking locker room and grab his butthole. He was doing it on the way in. He was grabbing his ass on the way in. I don't like the Ravens, if you can't tell.
Yeah, they're fucking shitbirds. Anyway, so let's go down so that we get to their defense. I mean, their defense is not bad. Calais Campbell is 715 years old, so still always shouts out to Calais. Still, I mean, everybody loves Calais Campbell. I didn't even know he was there. I thought he was either honestly, I thought he was fucking in a retirement home or still with where was he? Jacksonville for a while, right? Isn't that where he was at?
He's with the Jags.
But I like their fucking linebackers. I like Patrick Queen. I like Odafe Away. I like him a lot. Marcus Peters is nice. He was when he tears ACL or something like that. He was one of those people that tore their ACL because they had like 3 ACL tears in like one fucking week.
ACL? Yeah, I think you're right.
Because it was J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards, or J.K. Dobbins, somebody, and Marcus Peters.
Nick, what do you think about their 4th string right inside linebacker? Do you think we can add him to the all-name team this year?
Diego Faggot, yeah, dude. I think that might be the best one. Diego Fagot.
I don't know how to pronounce that one, but I would love to hear Al Michaels say it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Chris Collinsworth would hit it with a hard fucking.
Give that one to Mike Shannon, dude.
Dude, yeah, Chris Collinsworth would definitely hit that fucking G so hard. He'd be.
That's a good one. But yeah,
top 4 is the secondary. I think it's top 4.
I say their secondary is disgusting. Chuck Clark, Marcus Williams, Marlon Humphrey, Kyle Fuller,
Kyle Hamilton, who might be look for him in contention for Defensive Rookie of the Year, perhaps.
Yeah, and he's not even starting because you got Chuck Clark there. Yeah, true. But
he's a freak of nature. He's terrifying. As much as I love Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, I think the ceiling on Kyle Hamilton is even higher than Joker, and that's no shade on Joker. But no. Hamilton's a freak.
They play different positions, don't they?
Joker can play both.
But he's a linebacker. Yeah.
I love
Patrick. He hits hard.
I love Patrick Queen. I think he's one of the next stars of the linebacker position. He's former LSU kid, 1st round draft pick from them 2 years ago. I think he's going to be a difference maker on this defense, which they're definitely going to need it because this is a hard division. I mean, if you It's like every time, no matter how good the teams are, you hardly sweep another team in this division. I feel like it's always like somehow it's like even if we're better, there's so many damn splits. So he could be a difference maker in some of these games. He's really good on the defensive side of the ball. And obviously, obviously their special teams is probably also one of the best units in the league too. I mean,
they got the best kicker for now. Till Cade York, till everybody sees Cade York live. Yes, he's the highest big kicker ever. I'm pretty sure.
He's got to be, right.
Justin Tucker is best kicker probably the last 10 years. Consistently.
And he's got a leg.
Yeah, I mean the guy's he's a fucking stud. I mean,
when he broke the record,
get like that.
He broke the record last year, crushing Detroit's dreams in fucking last second as the game.
Yards.
Yeah, Dan Campbell though, he's ready to go. Don't you worry, Dan Campbell's coming back for that one. So I hope they play this year. Well, I guess we're gonna see here when we pull up. Yeah, let's pull up the schedule. Do they play Detroit this year? I hope so, because Dan Campbell is coming for fucking revenge.
So last year,
next
8-9 for the Baltimore Ravens.
No, Dan.
They'll have to play him in the
next year. I guess
they'll have to play him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
if it's the Ravens and the Lions Super Bowl, bro, like,
what a fuck you,
dude. Dan Campbell fucking they win via 60-yard fucking extra part field goal. That'd be the shit.
My God, heartbreaker.
But yeah, this is their schedule. It's kind of a mixed bag. It kind of looks like it's like a win-loss every. I mean, New York and Miami's not a bad start. I think they beat New York. Obviously, Miami. I think Miami again. We don't know what Miami we're gonna get. So,
they're playing. Okay, they're playing the Jets, but they're playing in New York on September 11th.
Yeah, that might be that.
And they're playing the Jets. The Jets have lost on every 9/11. If you really think about it, we've lost some Jets. So.
Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, so I think that's a default, loss by default. So, but for the Jets, so the Jets will lose that one. I guess Miami, that can go either way. New England can go either way, but you get Buffalo, Cincinnati. That's a rough 2-game stretch. But then you get the Giants. Then you get but then the 7, 8, 9 is rough. I mean, you get Cleveland, who is probably the easier of the 3, I guess, with Jacoby. But then you get Tampa Bay, who is which is a prime video game. That's not a bad prime game. Tampa.
That's actually one of the better ones.
They have 3 primetime games in the first 9 weeks, though, because they got Sunday Night Football against Cincinnati, then they got the Tampa Bay game, and then they got Monday Night Football the next week versus the Saints. So, can they come up and play the big game? Can Lamar be? I don't know. He's been pretty good in primetime, I feel like, but
yeah, I don't know his stats or record in primetime, but I feel like I've definitely seen him perform. Just anecdotally, I had 9-8, 8-9. I could kind of go either way there for the Ravens.
So you don't see that
12 wins.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
Damn.
Something like that.
12.
So you must have. I mean, you're definitely starting out 3-0. You're dropping 1 to Buffalo.
Buffalo is a loss for me.
And do you have them sweeping Cincy or sweeping us? They got to be
sweeping us.
Yeah, you're tripping. You're out of your fucking mind. You think they beat us with Deshaun Watson?
Even if
you think they beat us at full strength? You think that not a chance?
It's flexed for a reason.
Remember I told you. Remember I told you the other day that Stuart's only a Browns fan, so he can revel in being miserable. Like this is it. He just likes them. We're bad. So, no way we're getting fucking swept by any division team this year. But okay, we'll take that as a hot take.
I think this team goes 10-7.
If the Baltimore Ravens win 12 games this year, I'm shooting heroin. So that's a Pop Culture Rehab guarantee. Shooting heroin, right? Shooting heroin live on set. So that's my hot take.
That's reveling in misery. Holy shit!
And what about games
because
like?
I'm so confident that we're not going to get swept by the fucking Ravens.
So you're saying 12-5. So that is Buffalo, Tampa, New Orleans, Denver.
You think they beat Denver?
Well, that was I thought you were going to say those were Buffalo and Tampa's records last year.
No.
but I mean,
I'm trying to find his 5 losses that he like. Who am I missing?
We have Buffalo. New Orleans.
Hell yeah.
They beat Tampa.
What's that?
You haven't beaten Tampa.
I do haven't beaten Tampa.
Or are you a Ravens fan that we don't know about or something? Like, where is this coming from?
It's underneath the hat.
Did he just see us go through this team a second ago?
He goes,
like, I feel like Andrew, go back to the previous page. Andrew, go back to the roster. Go back to the depth chart.
Dude, he's got a Ravens do rag on.
I was gonna say, let him look at the depth chart one more time, just to make sure he can like fucking get it all in. Okay. No.
Hey, dude, there's upsets, man. And if there is an upset, I think it would be the Ravens.
Who are they going to throw the ball to for those 12 wins?
Who the fuck? Mark Andrews is going to give him 12 wins.
How many touchdowns would he have to have? 36?
I mean, Rashad Bateman would be the next big wide receiver. So,
dude, 12-5 is my hot take right here, man.
That's all good.
Keep shit interesting.
I love it.
Well,
dude.
yeah. Well, don't. We're gonna push back on hot takes. I mean,
no, please.
We gave Jack shit for 2 weeks about saying that his fucking D lineman could sniff Aaron Donald's asshole, which he can't. So it's you saying
I had some Jets hot takes too.
This fucking team is gonna go 12-5.
Yeah.
Tampa really?
12 is the absolute ceiling though, but
gotcha. Okay.
12 is not unrealistic at all, in my opinion.
10-7.
9-8.
And we're locked in tow right now. 9-8, 8-9. Okay. Are we moving on? I mean,
I think that's it. Baltimore? I don't want to. If I talk about the Baltimore Ravens any longer, I'm gonna get fucking sick.
Okay. Yeah, dude. Well, yeah. I mean,
I love
now
that.
We know that once we know one of us is a Ravens fan. Fucking good lord.